The understanding that I want to share with you today can be said in many different ways, and they all point to the same thing. The way that I heard Matt Kahn once describe it is he said that our personal story is our map of redemption. And I love that. Our map of redemption. I believe in redemption. That is one of the things that I believe in wholeheartedly. And what redemption means to me, it's not something tied to specific religious ideas necessarily, although many religious ideas can present the reality of redemption. But redemption means to me that every single one of us has the capacity to be whole. In fact, we are whole, but that's almost another understanding. But all of us know what it's like to be broken, to feel broken. We witness each other's brokenness. We can see all the brokenness in the world. Like I said, in another sense, we're still whole, but I'm not doing that understand today. But it presupposes some pain, some brokenness, some mess that we've screwed up, that we are not in complete integrity, that we've hurt other people, that we've hurt ourselves, that we got off track somewhere. So we've all been there, done that, right? And my belief in redemption and understanding is that there is no complete loss, that everyone has the capacity to become whole. And that may not mean the kinds of perfections that we're used to thinking about, or that we're going to be rewarded with some goodies if we can. But that everything belongs, and that nothing that we experience is worthless, and that we are worth something, and our experiences are worth something. All of our experiences are worthwhile, and they're all. So here's some of the other ways to think of it. It's all medicine. Life is your guru. The treasure is in the challenge. There is only God. Your trials become your testimony. Your mess becomes your message. That all things can work together for our good. That it doesn't matter what you pass through, you can turn it into good, because that's what God does. That's what redemption does. It turns everything it touches into good. Just like the King Midas story, which was kind of a negative story, but because everything he touched turned into gold. But I kind of insert that King Midas story with some other kinds of touches. And God even turns evil into good, because in fact, a lot of the scriptures teach us that we're here to learn the good from the evil, meaning that there is, and not necessarily depravity, but just some of the experiences that we have to go through where evil is done to us, and we have to pass through wars, we have to pass through betrayals, we have to pass through neglect, we have to pass through all of the things that we experience, and we're touched by these disasters, these traumatizations. And is that the end of the story? Because the end of the story is not hell. If you're still in hell, keep going, because it's not the end yet. And the magic, in fact, in Dune, the Bene Gesserit drank a very specific poison, and their bodies transformed that poison into wisdom. There's a little bit more details to that, but if you've ever read Dune, that's amazing. And that's what we're doing here. We're taking this life, which has got poison in it, and we can transform that. We can transform that with the help of God, with the help of Spirit. And just because of who we are, we're amazing. But first we have to see that it's possible. We have to believe that it's worth it, and we believe in that redemption. And so that every experience has something of a gift in it. It has a gift in it. Always. 100% of the time. And every experience, the gift that's in it is leading you onward to greater and greater redemption. Before we came into this earth, we didn't come here to be good little boys and girls necessarily. Obviously, our integrity is very important. We must be, well, we don't have to do anything, but I invite everyone to complete integrity. But we came here because the kinds of experiences that you have on earth are the only place you can find experiences like this. This is the advanced course. This is the big stuff. So we're not little children. We're not babies. If we're here, it's because it's time for us to learn these things. It's time for us to learn God's love, which takes what is evil. And if you think of the image of Jesus, he took what the evil that's done, all the sin, they call it sin, all the stuff that's done that's full of trauma, and he transformed that into his love and his light. And we get to participate in that for ourselves and for others. And you start by looking at your own story and look at all the lumps of clay that are that you're carrying from your past and your history, or the crazy that's part of your present. And start thinking, where's the present? Where's the gift in this? Where's the treasure? Where's the good that is going to come to me from this? And it does sometimes take some effort, or sometimes not so much effort as surrender sometimes. But it's all there. It's all already there. You're not missing it. It's not lost. It's written into the story. It's part of the fabric of your life. You're not missing out. It's there already. And it's a gift to you. And I'm sure I'm going to talk about this theme many, many times because it's the grand secret of life. But I do like the way Matt Kahn expressed it. Our personal story is our map of redemption.